Most units Dragon Ball Legends releases will die off in at most 2 months and are basically never seen again unless their team gets upgraded or they get a Platinum Equipment or Zenkai. But that is not all units. There are some units that are so broken and dominant on release that they break the game so hard that they literally destroy Dragon Ball Legends and force the Dragon Ball Legends to change their game because of how broken this unit is. Now this has happened a few times, and I'm going to be going over some of the units that broke Dragon Ball Legends so hard that they destroyed the game and made Dragon Ball Legends rethink their life decisions on like Pan. Don't ever release my Pan Zenkai, because I will never get over it. Starting off with the better fusion and one of the most hype units ever released in Dragon Ball Legends, and that is Ultra Gogeta Blue. Now you could also match it to the Ultra Vegito Blue, but in my opinion, on both of these guys' releases, Ultra Gogeta Blue is in my opinion just much harder to deal with, and this unit was his absolute beast, and let me tell you why. First of all, you know those counter gauges that we all love and are so happy Dragon Ball just put them in the game? Well, since you all love them so much, you should put all of your thanks and loves into this unit, as he is the first ever unit to have a counter gauge, and this dude did not go easy on him. He didn't just counter blast cards, he countered any blast attack in the game. It can be a blast green, a blast blue, a blast ultimate. Actually, I don't think blast ultimate, a blast card. This dude would counter it, get a blue card, and would destroy your HP. Not gonna lie, this dude was absolutely dominant. This did do way too much damage. His counter gauge was already broken enough. The only good thing about his gauge is that you had to do damage to him to fill up his gauge, which kind of made him kind of able to deal with, but it didn't help that much either way because he still would get that blue card and would destroy your HP in literally seconds. Not only that, they paired this dude up with Blue Beast Gohan, which was already dominant in this game, so they made the game even harder to play. Not only that, the more timer counts that goes by, the stronger this unit gets. I believe after, 80 or 100 timer counts, they call it God Mode. And this dude goes crazy, gets Vanish back with his green, gets an insane damage buff. I mean insane damage buff. If you use your ultimate before that timer counts pass, it was still going to one-shot. But if you wait until all those timer counts pass and you use the ultimate, that thing was a guaranteed kill. And this dude would touch you, not once, not twice, but with 3 balls deep inside of you all at once. That basically remade me and Pan, because that was like absolutely torturous. This unit is broken. Let's move on to the next unit. Although there are a lot of units on this list, there may be on like 1 or 2 on here that can match the equality and the power that UGB had on release. Let's move on. Next is, for some reason, of course, why wouldn't it be, another Gogeta, and this is Super Saiyan 4 Ultra Gogeta. Now, out of everyone on this list, he is the lowest person on the list. Yes, he destroyed the meta and made basically them change the game and how they counter this unit, but out of everyone on this list, he is the lowest. The reason why I put UGB there, because I wanted to catch your attention. I'm not joking, that's literally why I put him there. That dude is absolutely destroying. But UG4 is a completely different unit. Let's start off easy. This unit has an AoE green card that would lock you in, draw 2 cards. That alone is broken enough, and let me tell you, it was absolutely annihilation. This dude would lock you in with his green card, do his ultimate. That was a tap action and was the hardest hitting ultimate at the time, maybe still is, and it would guarantee kill you. You had maybe a 5-10% chance of living it, and that's like max percentage. You would die almost every single time. Not only that, the more cards you have when you use a blue card, you get a damage buff and vanish back, which is a pretty cool thing that made this dude super easy to come back and do 1v3s. Not only that, this dude had a counter gauge, because why wouldn't he? This counter gauge was broken though. Instead of hitting, I believe, Super Saiyan Blue Ultra Gogeta like 4 or 5 times to get his gauge, you had to hit only UG4 3 times, sometimes even 1 or 2 times depending on where his gauge is at, and it would fill it up. And you know what this thing blocks? Not just blast cards, ultimates, blue cards, blast cards, blue cards, green cards. This dude would block every single thing you try to touch him with. He would touch you over and over again. Not only that, it works on cover change, which you couldn't do with UGB. You had to at least take 1 card or just be in for a split second. No, not with this dude. It works on cover change. Not only that, when this dude goes last man standing, he has infinite neutrality. Like, he is neutral for the rest of the game, gets an incredible damage buff and card draw speed, and this dude would annihilate you so easily. It'd make his gauge fill up faster. He would do so much. It made Dragon Ball Legends release multiple units to counter this dude. Starting off with Tree of Might Goku, which the only way he would block it basically is every time you lock Tree of Might Goku in, he would do a huge disruption, which made a lot of things UG4 do basically not usable. The second unit they did was a unit that released I think a month or two before him, which was Fusing Gogeta Blue, which was the first ever unit to nullify counter gauges. Sounds crazy, but yes, they did that. And when he counter it, you know, you can't counter it, so he just does the Assault Chain and he goes through it, so that's 2 counters. Then they release a stupid Ultra Majin Vegeta who is top 3 to this day, even though he released almost 8 months ago. And this dude will lock in Gogeta or kill him in 2-3 cards, has an AoE green, a beautiful perfect counter to him, and it was absolutely disgusting. Then they released Yellow Ultra Beast Gohan, who was another one-shot, bro. This, oh my god. They wanted UG4 so deep in the ground that they buried him 6 feet deep, so only I could whip him, and only I can be with Pan. Thank you, Toshi. I really appreciate that, actually. Thank you a lot. I love you. Out of everyone on this list, this unit is the #1 most dominant, and this is Legends Limited Blue Beast Gohan. The first ever Beast Gohan we got on this game. Oh my god. I cannot tell you that this unit broke the game without telling you this unit broke the game. I don't mean like, oh, he knocked out a few red units and he was really broken on release. Nuh-uh. He made, guaranteed, I'm not joking, every single unit released before him completely unusable. I mean, even if they were type advantage, dead in 1 card, dead in a blue, dead in an ultimate, dead in a strike, dead in a blast. It was that easy. When you fill up this dude's gauge, you can reset it with a blue or green card. With either way you do it, you go neutral, you get card draw speed, you get damage inflicted. Oh my god. Not gonna lie, this dude has crazy animations, and everyone wanted a Beast Gohan, and they wanted him to be broken. But you didn't gotta take it that personally. Like, you ain't gotta do it like that. But they took it personally, and they did it like that, and they made him absolutely disgusting. I mean, this dude was countered over and over and over again, and to this day, he is still a very usable unit. You can run in PvP, he can't tank, he can die, but when it comes to damage, he can do it. And that right there is enough to say about this unit. Let's move on to the next units. We have 2 more, and these units are close, but not as close as this unit. Let's move on. Next is Legends Limited Tadroids, Android 17 and 18. Now, this unit right here was in the game and like consistently good for so long, it hurted the meta very, very, very badly. You're gonna tell me that they released Legends Limited MUI Goku, Mastered Ultra Instinct, one of the most wanted units in all of Legends history, after this unit, so he had time to cook, and he was still not as good. Now, there's a few reasons why. First of all, insane damage. Second of all, permanent endurance nullification. Like Ultra Perfect Cell, as y'all know nowadays, that he can just permanently nullify endurance no matter what. That's what this unit had, and it was broken enough, and I don't know why they would ever do that, but they did it. First of all, when you're in Android 17, I think 17, right? Yeah, 17, his green card, you just blast him away, get a huge damage inflicted, you get a card. It's just so much. If you go to Android 18, her green card gives you Vanish Back, a card, damage inflicted. Oh my god. Tell me this unit was touching you? Sadly. No, say it right to my ear. Because I touch Pan sadly, because Pan is just, oh. The Pan's different, you gotta admit, Pan's different. This unit though, holy crap, this unit would touch you in so many ways. Let's move on to the last unit on this list, who is just as bad, probably even way worse, but close to Beast Gohan. I don't think he can match it though. The last person on this list is Legends Limited Vegito Blue. Not the transforming, the OG Vegito Blue. If you think that transforming Vegito Blue was toxic on release and was dominating the game, which he was, you are wrong compared to this dude. This dude was basically the first ever combo demon. I mean, there have been a few combo demons, but not like this dude. he would continuously get card after card after card. Like, I would touch Pan over again and again and again. This unit would do so much damage, and at the time had the hardest hitting ultimate in the game. It's kind of crazy that they released Legends Limited Vegito Blue, who had a one-shot ultimate, and then Ultra Vegito Blue, who then had another one-shot ultimate. They just love one-shot ultimates with Vegito Blue. It's just crazy. Now, this unit would literally just do 3 blast cards, then you're dead. 3 strike cards, and then you're dead. Now, there can be a part 2, and there are a lot of units I missed, because there are a lot of units that broke the game. But these 5 I mentioned broke the game on a level of purity that is unimaginably strong. Now, there have been other units like Legends Limited, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. He killed everyone like 1 blast card. And then there's another one like Transforming Namek Goku, who still broke the game extremely hard. That can be in a future video, but these 5 units here have broke the game to me personally, because some of these units I didn't even get on release. So I was literally cooked, and I was getting cooked. Like, I cook Pan, so she's melting and can't breathe. So I'm going too far, okay. Yeah, subscribe.